y'all, what's up? Welcome back to Anna Space. It's your girl, Anna. Alright, so let's jump right into it. And sorry, I'm in the bedroom because Alan's still working. So I was like, I'll just come in here and do my video. So let's touch base about this past week and what has been going on. Been a little crazy. And the last time we talked, I was on my way to the Social Security office to get all that done, and this is gonna drive me crazy. So I was on my way to the Social Security office to get my name changed and everything like that, and then I wasn't gonna go to the DMV because of the car situation, and then I had to go pick up the kids from school and everything else. So we got a lot to talk about. So let's get into it. The name change. So I made it down to the DMV or Social Security to get my name changed, and actually the Social Security office here is 20 times, and I literally mean 20 times better than the one back home. I think I was in and out in under 30 minutes. I went in, they tell you to go to this little kiosk, get a number, they'll call you. All right, this little alfalfa thing, I don't know what's going on here, but it's a part of this vlog now. So if it pops up to say hello, just ignore it. But anyway, yeah, in and out under 30 minutes. It was crazy. Tell you take a number, sit down, somebody will call you, and I'm like, yeah, okay, here we go. 2 hours later. No, like 5-10 minutes maybe later, they called me to the window, asked me some questions, made sure, under the law, perjury, blah, 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 this is all truthful. Yeah. After we were done that, she gave me a receipt, told me 5 to 7? No. I think she said I'd have my card in like 2 weeks. And I'm like, oh, great. So, am I not supposed to change my name on my driver's license? Like, can I not do that until I get this card or something? Because when I went there, they made it sound like I couldn't get my card. My name changed until I had the card. And she's like, no. She's like, I'm gonna give you this receipt that proves you were here, you name changed, everything like that. And then you take this with you, and you can go over now if you want. And they'll be able to change your name for you. And I was like, oh, perfect. Which is what I was gonna go do. Until, and as I'm pulling in to the parking lot, I have something in my eyeball, to, start this whole process, go inside, change my name. I'm already, kind of irritated because I think I'm going to be there forever. Of course, Alan calls me, and he's like, I got to go get our child from school. And I'm like, oh, here we go. I'm not even going to get to eat lunch in peace. Because that's what I wanted to do. I was like, I'm going to go down here, and then I want to eat lunch before I have to go pick them up, enjoy a little bit of alone time. Nope. That all got shut down. Okay. So he calls me. He's like, yep, gotta go pick up the child from school. I'm like, okay, why now? He's like, he got into a fight. Question mark? Fighting who? For what? 'Cause he's not a fighter. Love him to death. But he's not a fighter. He's just not a fighter. The kid likes to be a kid, go outside, hang out, chill, go to the beach, look at girls. He's a 14-year-old boy. A fighting hill. So, of course, I don't know. Him and some child got into some word disagreement, I guess you could say, battle or whatever. And Luke says, he said something like, your mom, and it made him mad. And so then they got in each other's face, did a little pushing or whatever, and that was the end of it. Okay. And I'm waiting for, like, the story to, like, you know, peak, climax, something. That was it. That's all. That's all she wrote. Okay, so you're calling me. Mind you, they called me after he was already picked up and everything else. But he's leaving school and you're telling us to come get him over a disagreement and some light shoving. Okay, then. I don't know about y'all, but when, like, I was in school, okay, you literally had to be, like, cutting somebody's limbs off to get kicked out of school. Like, you couldn't do anything to get kicked out of school. I swear to God, kids try to get kicked out of school all the time. There was nothing you could do to get kicked out of school. Like, they would rather give you detention first before they kicked you out of school and gave you OSS. Like, they were all about detention. After school detention. After school detention. Now, it's just like, OSS. 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 I'm like, oh my God, how many times are we going to have to go through OSS? Like, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. So what? So what? They got into an argument and then decided to push each other. Am I missing something? I've seen worse things happen in school. When I was in school, at least. But this whole 2023 school thing has really, like, triggered me and just, like, piqued me. Because I'm over it. Like, number one, let's talk about it for a minute. The way these kids dress and go to school could never be me. Since when are you allowed to wear crop tops to school? When I went to school, and mind you, didn't go to school long ago, okay? I graduated in 2014, so there's my age. Graduated in 2014. Your shoulders were sexy, okay? Your shoulders were too sexy to be shown. So, like, no thick tank tops, no skinny spaghetti straps, no halter tops, no tube tops, no crop tops, no jeans with rips and holes, no shorts that were shorter than, like, middle of your finger. Like, if your shorts came like here, they were too short, so, like, you got to put your hands down to your side the whole way and stand there, and, like, your shorts had to be down to your fingertips or middle of your fingers or whatever. Like, if they weren't too short, gotta go home. And, like, nowadays I walk into the school and these girls are literally, like, I ain't not gonna show off my Pillsbury Doughboy, but crop tops, like, doing the whole tuck and roll thing, and we're gonna make a tie here, and, like, ass cheeks sticking out the bottom, and, you know, everything else poking out. That's all I'm gonna say. And then you got the guys, okay? And, like, I don't know, this was a thing when I was in school, and I always thought it was weird, but it's not my business. Skinny jeans for guys. Did you go in your mom and your sister's closets and you pulled out a pair of jeans and you were like, you know what? I'm gonna rock these today. Yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Can you breathe? Do you need help? Does your mom have to cut you out of those when you get home? Like, I'm not, and don't get me wrong, the child in my house, oh yeah, he wears them. He wears them. He wears skinny jeans. He wears the color jeans. because that was also a thing when I was in school. Yeah, I want red jeans and blue jeans and white jeans. You're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day. Yeah, I said it. Not supposed to wear white after Labor Day. These kids wear white jeans. Like, are you going to an all-white party? What are you doing? Why are you wearing that? It looks dumb. And then they got the blue jeans and the red jeans. And I'm like, okay. Okay. I'm concerned. I'm genuinely concerned. You know, and you know, I get it. The kids from the 80s are like, oh my God, that's coming back. Like, that's a thing. Why are you guys wearing that stuff? That's so gross. Ew. That was a thing when we were in school. And, you know, kids in the 90s say the same thing. And kids in my decade say the same thing. So, like, it's just like, okay, I get it. The times change and everything. But still. It'll never not be weird. Like, guys wearing what look like girls' pants, girls wearing shit that, like, I pray if I ever have a child that she does not try and walk out the house like that. Because my head will pop off my body and do 360 and I will spit peas out. It's like, no. Go back inside, change. That's not what we're wearing today. No, we're going to try again. So, oh, now my mom's calling. All right, guys. I'll be right back. 1 second. All right, y'all. We're back. Okay. Sorry. Mom called. Anyway. So, yeah. These kids and the shit that they wear to school is very triggering to me, okay? Like, very triggering. Because I'm like, oh, my God. You kids nowadays make me cringe. And I made a post about it on Facebook, and one of my, like, old friends' mom commented on it. She's like, yeah, that's how we used to feel being y'all's parent. And I'm like, you know what? You got a point. You got a point. Like, we used to do real ratchet stuff when we were kids. And our parents probably were like, oh my God. So cringy. Is that what we used to look like as teenagers? And now we look at our kids, people that I've grown up with and went to school with, and just looking at them, and I'm like, oh God, is that what I used to look like? Is that what I used to do? And it's just, it's so bad. So, I try to stay away from high school. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to start a Luke High School Chronicles, because the shit that I get called for that this child does or is accused of doing is out of this world. And, like, I can't make it up. Like, here, I'm not going to share a whole bunch because I don't know, like, who follows me, who doesn't follow me, and God fucking forbid it gets back to the school and they're like, you can't post about other students. Okay, nobody's talking about anybody's child here, okay? So, let's just full disclosure that. There's nobody in particular I'm talking about here. It's just a general statement. Even talking about the kids in their clothes. General statement speaking on. Don't want anybody's feelings to get hurt. But we get a call today. He had a whole other situation happen. He went to the dean's office, blah, blah, blah. Talked about his issue. They investigated it, because that's what they do. They do investigations. Yeah, it makes me glitch thinking about it, because every time they say it, I'm just like, what is this, school or prison? You ask him to write statements and do all this stuff. Is this school or is this prison? Because I thought we signed him up for high school, not prison. Like, is this Florida State Penitentiary or something like that? Like, you got to do an investigation. Like, okay, whatever. Anyhow, so we need a call to let us know Luke came down and tell us about a situation, blah, blah, blah. Cool. We talked about it. We had the conversation. Conversation's over. We hang up the phone. Not even a minute off the phone. Not even a minute. They're calling me back. Luke got a referral today. Didn't we just talk? Like, literally 30 seconds ago? We just talked 30 seconds ago. He got a referral in 30 seconds? He hasn't even had time to walk out of your office. How'd he have explain. You need to explain the math on that. I can't even make this shit up. And I said that. I said, I can't even make this shit up as I'm laughing. As I'm laughing because I'm like, I can't even make this shit up. Yeah, Luke was in class and he had tossed a glue stick to another student because she asked for it and it beamed off her fucking face. And he got a referral. Pause. Okay? Pause, because I already know what y'all think. Oh my God, he hit some girl in the face. My first question, because he could hear me. I said, Luke, you mean to tell me you threw a glue stick at this little baby's face and you smacked her in the face with it? He said, on accident. I said, okay, what does that mean? He said she asked for a glue stick. We were told we were not allowed to get out of our seats. So I tossed it to her and it smacked her in her forehead. And I apologized. I didn't mean to hit her in the forehead. We were told we were not allowed to get out of the seats. So I tossed it to her. And it smacked her in her forehead. Or in her face, somewhere in this region. And I apologized. And that was the end of it. So how did he get a referral for this? Because the teacher saw it. You want to run that by me again? 2 children in the same classroom are told to not get out of their seats. One asked the other for some supplies. They are told, do not get out of your seats. So the one that asked for it, sitting here, the other one who has it goes, sure, no problem. Here you go, and tosses it to her. She obviously knows it's being tossed to her. She asked for it. She has to see him tossing it to her, or at least saying, sure. Did she not duck? Did she not see it coming? Nevertheless, I don't care. There was an open line of communication here. And it just so happened, one of them got accidentally pinged in the motherfucking dome piece with whatever this one threw at her because she asked for whatever he threw at her. Okay? There was no altercation after that. It was an accident. She said it was an accident. He said it was an accident. He apologized. She was okay. That's the end of it. But this person gonna write him up because he accidentally hit her with it. Okay. What the fuck ever. Here's where I peek, okay? After you write him up, you send it to the dean's office. And almost a week later, I'm hearing about it. This incident happened a week ago. This happened a week ago. And you're telling me now. Concern number 1. Concern number 2. You proceed to tell me that you're looking at the parameters of the incident. What the fuck does that mean? The parameters? Are you a weatherman now? You're looking at the parameters of the sky and if it's gonna rain or if it's gonna snow or if we're gonna have a hurricane, which y'all motherfuckers closed school for no reason because it didn't even rain, didn't do nothing. Off topic. You look at the parameters of the situation and you go, well, because of the situation, he should technically have 2 days of out of school suspension. Clutch my pearls. You mean to tell me because he accidentally hit somebody, and all parties that were involved in it were okay, apologized, moved on about it. Nobody's bitching or complaining about it. You want to give him 2 days because your so-called certified teacher says she saw this, and at this point it hurt her feelings. That's it, you're fired. That's it, you're fired. So, I don't know, guys. At this point, I'm over the school system. And we're going to start on Luke's Chronicles. Because we're going to have to keep talking about these high school things. Because I don't understand. I don't understand. But, that's how this week has been going so far. I got the name changed. I got the driver's license changed. Still didn't do the car. We'll get there. We will get there. But I go back home next week. Fingers crossed while I go back home. I'm only going back home like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I come back home on Monday. So, fingers crossed. Thursday and Friday. There's no Luke High School Chronicles. Because if there is, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I'm just letting you know. That's where I'm at. But, getting to the weekend. I think I'm gonna go look at some cars. Because I can't decide. I want a new car, but I don't know what I want. Like, I want a Bronco, but I want a truck. But I want something fast. So, I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated. But for now, it sounds like Alan just came back inside from finishing up work. So, I'm gonna get off here so I can go hang out with him. Like always, have a good weekend. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. And always remember, them kids. No, I'm just kidding. Have a good weekend, guys. Talk to you next week. Bye.